Yeah, this is. I found it. We found it, Ashani. We found the meta where drawing cards and winning the game is bad. Are live with the finals of the cEDH Tea Party. I'm here with Ashani, aka Jamaican Dude, and also sometimes occasionally our judge J Dog, and we're going to be commentating this game. We have going first, we have Burger King or Rowan playing Tim Nakram. We have your Priscilla playing Reyhan and Kraum, some wet jund. We have Cosmic B, Austin, my friend from college, actually, Ryan, playing Najeela Stax, which is going to be sweet. And we have Connor, the Blip, the defending champion from the previous Tea Party, the Queen, on Breena the Demagogue. This is going to be a really, really, really sweet game. Do you have a favorite going into this one? Anyone you think is going to take it, Ashani?
I think I'm gonna be on this Reyhan Kraum. I think the game we saw where they put multiple win cards together, got stopped, still presented a win and got there was impressive. The next I'll go with as a runner up is the Breena deck. Is I think it is a meta buster deck. It's a little slow, especially going fourth. I think they definitely have to try to get a very early oppressive stack piece down to like buy the time to do the thing. But Breena is just such a quick clock, as we saw in round one, where they killed accepted with commanded damage.
Yeah,
That
they
that
just
was
beat him up.
yeah, that was super cool. And I think cause Cosmic, the Najeela player, gets to just play under it all. So, but I am rooting for Wet Jund.
Heck yeah.
That is what I'm rooting for.
I actually have the complete opposite assessment. I think my top pick is Najeela Stax to win this one, just because, like, I think if the game goes long, Najeela, with the deck that's built around the game going long with the commander that I think is the best into the game going long, especially with Breena pressuring everyone's life totals already with just the things that it encourages other players to do. I think they're really
Yeah.
favored going into this. Just like, I guess to like turn 7, I think that Najeela is just going to be able to beat everyone down with regular old 1/1s. And I think also Blue Farm being able to adapt to whatever stacks pieces and pivot better than some of the other decks. Although I think you made a good point with the Wet Jund deck also being able to pivot really well and put a bunch of different wins into play. I think that's also a huge advantage in this pot. I think they're pretty favored too, the decks that can pivot well. I don't have high hopes for Connor. I think all of his stack stuff is going to get hijacked by the Najeela deck. Like every stacks
Yeah.
piece, Ryan's going to be like, oh, sweet, I was going to play that. Now I can just play more Najeela things. And hold up interaction and protect the stacks pieces that are not even his on the board and just win under them. So Connor's probably going to have to target Ryan. Is what's going to have to happen. We will see,
Very
though.
true. Very true.
This is not a Najeela deck that can just go turbo breach lines, so it is prone to getting blown out a little bit more easily.
I am a fan of the Najeela deck that can pivot because that deck is just pivot not deck. And I also just enjoy the Najeela game plan. Just playing the creature game plan, the creature beats, the answer effects. I don't know. I always thought Najeela Stacks was maybe the best Stacks deck that you could build in 5 colors.
I'm with you on that. The Najeela stacks is just the adaptive game plan. It's just you don't even have to play a stacks piece and just you can win fast with Najeela. And then if that fails, you can
Exactly.
be like, okay, here's Collector Oof. It's sweet. I'm pretty sure Ryan is on Collector Oof. The game we spectated, we saw him with Athalia in play, and
We saw Asalia, a Kataki.
oh yeah, Kataki.
Um,
That was the other one. Yeah, Ryan loves Kataki. I hate Kataki
it
so
was it
much.
was I think sadly that's how you have to beat the if you're gonna tech for the meta is you gotta cut off artifacts and the next piece if you can is cut off graveyards.
Yep, 100% agree. Most of the graveyard decks are doing artifact decks or artifact things too. You don't see a lot of non-red
Exactly.
graveyard decks nowadays. Rip Razakats. We get a 6 from Connor. Looks like a 7 from everybody else. We got the heart from
Here we
Priscilla. We love that. And the finger guns. Big fan of finger guns.
Tim the Crown. Maybe it is true. Maybe it is the what did Chris say? Oh my god. I can't remember the go-to legacy deck now. I'm blanking for some reason.
Oh, I don't know. I don't follow Legacy. Is it rhinos or is it no, it's Bant Beans or something like that? Or Sultai Beans?
Sultai Beans. No.
I don't know.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I'm blanking on the name for some reason.
I'm trying to think
It's just a fair deck.
yeah, I'm trying to think of decks that would play like Blue Farm. I guess Beanstalk is not fair.
No, Beanstalk is on a fair list. Listen, damn. I have to go look now. I have to go look it up. Oh, such a shame. Shame on me, shame on me. But we gotta start here. Diamond Scrubland. Doing the rap thing.
Wonder if we'll see a Cape Bear, like a Dranith out of this or something. Unsure.
Like Priscilla is grabbing it on the ground C, doing some shuffling, not shortcutting, I guess. Probably.
I'm not sure what turn one plays we're gonna see out of the bottom half of the order here. Ryan might have a dork. I'm not sure what we're gonna see from Connor though. If he's gonna turbo out a Stax piece on a Molda 6, or if he's gonna play something a little bit more conservative, maybe an Esper Sentinel. That's a lot of mana. Whoa.
Mana Crypt Soaring, okay.
We're tracking floating. ESG.
One ring?
Tinder Wall.
Wow. Okay.
Nas?
2, 4.
No, we need black still.
I need black still. Has to be one ring or is it just Crom? That's a lot of resources for a Crom, but early pressure. Early pressure.
This true life totals are definitely going to be a thing, actually.
Yep.
I can 100% see that. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and we're going straight to Beat Town. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That was what we had in mind for sure. Right into the Tim Necron player. I guess we don't have to worry about a Nas from the Najeela deck. I don't know if they know that it's Najeela Stax, but
I don't know. I don't think so. Normally you don't think so, but you might have heard from other players about this Najeela Stax.
Knowing
Ryan around a little bit.
Knowing Ryan, he's boasting that it's Najeela Stax.
Oh, okay.
He's like, yeah, this is Najeela Stax. I play things like Itaki Wars Wage. Heck 'em. The first time I ever played Magic against Ryan, he played Mono Red Neheb against me, and he destroyed every single mana rock that I put into play.
Wow.
Yes, just not with like board wipes or stuff. He just like had a bunch of artifact hate in his deck.
He's not a fan of artifact ramp. Got it.
He's just like, no. We're playing fair Magic. Put your Soul Ring away. Put your Thon Dynamo away. Stop that.
Well, you see, I can actually kind of shed some light on this one. You see, back in the day, Ryan and I, we were roommates a couple of years in a row in college. And I taught him how to play Magic. And I essentially traumatized the man into running as much removal as possible because of things such as Corvold and Prosh and Rakdos and Eldrazi. I just made it. I made sure he knew what threat assessment was.
That's fair. That's fair. Prosh was a good one that you needed to learn to kill on sight.
Yeah, back in the day, you could not let someone play Prosh.
No, absolutely not. And the more you kill Prosh, the worse it gets. It was like,
yep.
That was good. Good times.
I missed that deck. You'll bring that deck back. That deck can't be too bad, right?
The Time Twins. Okay, Bowmaster game once again. That's going to be difficult for
I knew it.
Cosmic to get a game plan going.
Hate Bear coming out. Yep.
So the Najeela, he has to find a removal for that, or the Najeela game plan is just completely offline.
It's one of the few Stax pieces that really sucks for Najeela Stax deck.
Yeah.
Can't be parasitic off of that guy.
There's a lot of draw engines in play right now, so it's not going to be like the last game we watched where it was a 17-17. But it's a good tip attacker. That's true. Draw 2 here.
Wonder if Connor's holding up E-Tutor or Vamp Tutor. Then we're going in for attacks.
Turn 2, draw 2. I don't think that's bad at all.
Yeah. I would have pressured Connor here over Ryan.
Okay.
Just because Connor's going to encourage you to attack Ryan later. Might as well get your
True.
licks in.
Very true. Get the licks in now, yeah. We didn't get to draw any cards off Crom that turn cycle.
Yeah, I think we just drew one. No, we didn't draw any, yeah.
We didn't draw any.
That's going to be a pattern. This is a spicy top 4, Pontus. Tea Party always has spicy top 4s. Now there's Reyhan. I wonder if we're going to see the sacrifice Reyhan make a 7-7 Crom play.
It's a fast clock. I like it.
Yeah, it seems good here.
These are not. There's only truthfully one combo deck here. This is not a combo pod. So I think just big creature beast with a flyer might be the way to go.
Yeah. I wonder what the Soul Cauldron combo is with this Reyhan.
No idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Tinderwall, maybe? You put the Tinderwall inside the Cauldron. Reyhan sacrifices itself, puts 3 counters on another creature, which then you sacrifice for more red. That could be it, like Underworld Breach lines with Tinderwall and Reyhan.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's kind of hot if that's what it is. Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. Because if you have a red creature, you can do that. Oh, that's kind of sweet. So, wait, so with Reyhan and then the Cauldron and then like red creatures and Tinderwall, you can chain red creatures in your graveyard with Breach. That's kind of cool. I'm sure there's an actual way better line that they have in there that I'm not thinking of, but there's a lot of really cool things you can do with Reyhan and Cauldron. We can check. The list is called the Black Cauldron. It is not on Walking Ballista. Let's see, Cauldron pieces. They have Birds of Paradise, Mother Dorks, Tinderwall, Dothy Voidwalker. They have a Razaketh in here. That seems really good with Cauldron.
Yeah, you get to just exile it. That's true.
They have Minsk and Boo in here, which seems nuts with Reyhan. Hold on. That's sweet. Your Minsk buys, you put all the counters on Reyhan. And then if you have another way to sacrifice Reyhan, you can put all the counters on your Boo and sacrifice the Boo for big damage.
Yep. I draw a bunch of cards.
That seems gross. Speaking of drawing a bunch of cards, there's our Crom trigger. 2 counters on the Bowmasters, it's going to hit Priscilla. That's fair.
Ooh, what is... We went Najeela into Bodyguard? What is that white creature?
That is Mardu Woe Reaper. It is a 1-mana warrior that says whenever a warrior enters the battlefield under your control, you exile something from a graveyard.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, let me pull that one up so we can all read that. He's playing it straight into the Bowmasters. I think Ryan's just like, yeah, they're not going to draw cards. Can't believe I remembered the name of this card. This is a 1 toughness creature he's playing into the Bowmasters. That's bold, Ryan. That's very bold. I wonder if he's just betting they won't kill it, or maybe he's asked them not to kill it.
Johnny was a little late to the party, though. Commanders are already in play.
Yep. Now if they kill the Najeela, it's locked out. So at least there's that.
Is it back around? No. Oh, we're going to combat. Okay.
Tutor. There we go. I wonder if this is going to be a Sylvan Scrying. You think we're grabbing like Ancient Tomb? I feel like that's not the worst thing to be doing right here. It's just getting yourself a land, stabilizing yourself a little bit into this board, because we're getting a crypt. Interesting. I wonder if we have another land. They did draw with Timna, so they could still make their land drop into crypt.
Doesn't want to. Dockside made more, right?
They're casting the crypt. There's a Bowmaster tree. Oh, and there goes the Woe Reaper. Nope. Not chancing it with Ryan. They're just killing this creature. Sad.
Oh yeah, Tim the Crow doesn't want that output at all.
No, yeah. I would also do that if I was Rowan. There's the Moxable.
Oh,
Ah, I see now why they wanted the Mana Crypt.
It needed to turn on Metalcraft.
Now, what do we cast? Rhystic Study? This is the perfect time for a Rhystic Study. Yep, we're moving to the side. It's Rhystic Study. No, it's Phyrexian Metamorph. It's a second Bowmasters.
Ooh. I do want a Kraum. Since there's a Jadis in play.
Kraum would be good
I want
too.
a Kraum. A second Bowmaster would be dope. Think about what a Kraum.
Yeah.
Snuff out.
It's not. Oh. What are we snuffing out? The Bowmasters?
No, it has to cast stuff. No, he has to stuff out the Kraum.
We don't know what the. Yeah. Or is it the Najeela? There's a lot of good
One of
targets for
those.
snuff out.
Yeah, one of those.
There's too many
cast
good
stuff out can't hit black creature, right?
No, it can't hit a black creature, so it can't hit Reyhan. Oh yeah, it can't hit the Bowmasters. It's the Kraum. There it goes. No 7/7 Kraum beats. That is not how we're dying today. And then it looks like, yep, it is indeed a second Bowmasters now. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I could go for. Maybe an Najeela, like if we want to get kind of spicy.
We went second Bowmaster instead.
Yeah. I mean, if they wheel, now they're just locked, right? They got it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's see what Priscilla can do under this Draneth. Really hurts their deck a lot.
It does. It doesn't really stop the reanimation part, but
there's the One Ring.
That's pretty good.
That's something you could do under a Draneth. Heck 'em. We're drawing cards. Leave me alone for a turn. This is great because there's a lot of pings going at Priscilla's life total. So I love all the finger guns. Looks like we're letting it resolve.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to tap it, draw a card. What are we pinging for 2? This orc army is going to start doing some serious
It's gonna
damage.
start growing. Yeah.
These things are not looking good for Ryan here. He better do something about these bowmasters. Yep, there goes Najeela, dead. Dang, I said Ryan was favored in this pod. That's what I
No,
get.
that bowmaster literally just delete.
Yep. His whole deck, I think, has like 2 toughness. He's running a lot of removal. He might be able to kill him. We're gonna go tutor.
And what is Priscilla getting?
I think
Are
it's
they on board
dockside.
wipes?
No, I don't think they care anymore.
I think they need to either put a win on the stack. They have the card draw. They just don't have the damage.
Could also be Cauldron.
Could be true.
I think in this pod, Connor Stax is better. Moral support. I think Ryan's better as a parasitic deck off of Connor Stax. Dang, this wet Jun deck that Priscilla's playing has a very nice primer. I very much like this.
Very good. Very
We're gonna see what the Cauldron does. Agatha Soul Cauldron. This one, Dothy Voidwalker, Ranger Captain of Eos, blah blah. It's a pseudo reanimate for Razaketh, yep. Doesn't look like they're doing combo stuff.
Is this a main phase brainstorm into the bowmaster? Yeah. Kills Reyhan. Wow. Bowmaster annihilating the creature combos.
Down they go. Ryan's just on the Bowmaster train now. He's brainstorming right into it. He doesn't care. Carpet of Flowers seems great here. This is going to be a long game, it looks like. Flowers going to get quite a bit of value over time. Just making 1 now, but I'm sure there'll be more than 1 island coming out of Priscilla.
I don't know, man. I think this one's going to end in at least 3 turns. There's a 12-12.
True. And no more chumps on the board, too. The Bowmasters are taking care of that.
Ooh, no game actions pass. Rolling for crypt. We draw at least 2 off camera here. Possibly 3 if we swing the orc at.
This is an island, too. I think you're beating down Ryan here with the orc, right? You don't want this deck to get on its feet. I can also see hitting Connor.
Yeah, I was thinking Connor.
Making him consider blocking with the Bowmasters.
Oh, he's throwing the Giants away. Yeah, I just think you need the Giants out, sadly. I think you need the other players to get back in the game to compete with him.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
That's a very smart block, actually.
Oh, is he doing it?
I think turning off Breach is okay, but I think the other players need to play the game to compete with him.
Yeah.
I like that block.
I think that's the correct play too. We're drawing a card. I wonder if we're just recasting Kraum here. Not the worst play. More life total pressure. More cards in hand. Another threat that probably needs to be answered with the way things are going. I love that cEDH. Sometimes games are like, whoa, they're doing this crazy nutty combo line, and sometimes it's like, whoa, 5 mana 4/4 flying haste. This is gonna change the pace of the game.
And so we have Agba. That might not be too long for this world. 2 mana draw card,
No,
at
it's
least.
dying instantly, but at least it's gaining him a life and drawing him a card.
Oh yeah, Cubby draws a card, 2 more Master Pigs. Oh no.
Bye, buddy. Thanks for coming. There's a smothering tithe.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
god. Drawing cards is forbidden where I am from. I do not allow drawing cards. What's the meme? Drawing cards and winning the game is bad in my meta?
Bad in my meta, yo.
Yeah, this is we found it, Ashani. We found the meta where drawing cards and winning the game is bad.
I did not expect him to go for another value engine there.
Just bury him. That's what he's doing. He's absolutely burying him.
Are you not under pressure? I really think he might be under pressure from Priscilla, but doesn't look like it.
Yeah, that immediate one ring tap too definitely signifies they need cards. All right, who's taking the damage? They are. Yeah. Priscilla's definitely the explosive wind deck you gotta be careful of. We see a second island here. If I was Priscilla and I had an island, I would feed it to Ryan and I'd make sure he knew. Be like, please, sir.
Yeah.
Take mana, save me. There goes a Taiga.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That
That's a
solves
very good one.
everything. Yeah, that's the solution right there.
I don't think it resolves, but that's a good one.
There's still mana open. I think we might see interaction from Priscilla to protect this. And I don't think Ryan is going to be very keen on like stopping this at all either. He wants those Bowmasters gone. Connor's not doing shit. That's for sure. He loves this. We'll see if Tim the Crom has an answer though.
I think I don't think anyone else cares. I'm like,
Yeah.
you get rid of the Bowmasters, the treasures, the token. Is that a board?
Are we interacting or are we floating mana?
I think I don't know. Let's see if I can put a board on the stack.
Yeah. We'll draw a card. Now is it resolving?
Yeah, I don't think Priscilla has anything here. All right, what you cooking with?
Oh, we're cooking with Wheel of Fortune. We're cooking with gas.
Is that?
That's not happening. That culling ritual. That's a dead Priscilla, and the culling ritual is removed from the stack. Nope, just kidding.
Ooh.
Force of Will. Oh, had us there in the first half.
Exactly, mental misstep.
That doesn't bode well.
Oh,
Okay, cool. Nope,
doesn't
thumb
have
up.
anything.
We've done it. We've survived.
Oh, whoa. Plus the start from the top rope.
Whoa. Ryan wants 7 new cards and a dead Priscilla.
And then a dead
Oh my
Priscilla.
gosh.
Whoa. What's happening?
Oh, we're seeing begging being put onto the stack. Is he gonna take it back?
No. You need cards, bro. Even though you might still die.
Also,
Because Priscilla dies and then it's his turn, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Even though there's a sponsor ties and a double bowmaster. Even though some might call it throwing, but I think you have to play to your outs.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. My only concern is Ryan's deck still can't beat the Bowmasters, so he needs to have an answer for them.
Yeah, but if he doesn't have it in the card hand, he needs the 7 new cards to find it, right?
True. Looks like he's been convinced not to do it.
What? You lose your soul ring on your carpet. Why not?
Well, I think it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't moment for him, right? Because if he
Yeah,
doesn't
but
do this, he's
active player dies, right? You still keep your soul ring. You still keep your carpet. You get to untap. Yeah, he will have a bunch of mana. You just hope he doesn't draw interaction too.
Mhm.
I think that's your best bet on instead of playing under a culling ritual that's going to resolve with a follow-up play.
Yeah, it depends on what's in his hand, I guess. Because if he's got something that he's sandbagging, it might be different. But if you're right, and he doesn't have an answer, then
Oh, there's the board. There's the
also
board that resolved. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right, Kev. Yeah, I forgot about the board. No, okay.
The other thing is Ryan also could have flashed. He's done this to me before. He could have flashed the counter spell and then just gotten Priscilla to give him something. Like he could have been like, okay, like don't interact with what I'm gonna do in my turn. I'm not gonna like, or he could be like, okay, well don't like target me with whatever. He could have made various amounts of deals. He's done that many times. Like, okay, well, like I'm okay with you dying here. You need to make sure that you don't counter the next thing, or like when I play my next hate bear, you can't kill it for X amount of time. These things he's attempted before.
I mean, he does have the power for the political piece, so I agree with that. I guess he would just die, right?
Yeah.
He kills Priscilla. He makes the treasures with the 7 new cards. Board is still active.
Yeah, it could be very
He'd
bad.
care, right? He's going to brick.
It could just be very bad for them. We're still talking about it.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Is Trap live though?
Mindbreak Trap.
Is it live?
I think so, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow. We have 2 Mindbreak Traps. The Flusterstorm's still in Ryan's hands. Oh, there you go. You can see the Priscilla. I feel like that hand motion is being like, see, like I told you, like don't use the Flusterstorm. It wasn't gonna work anyway. Like, good thing you didn't do that. He had a Mindbreak Trap.
No, the Fluster is just.
Oh my god, is he Ryan, no. Don't do it to him.
Blow them out, bro.
Inside
Actually,
you, there are 2 wolves. One of them casts Flusterstorm and kills Priscilla. The other one lets Priscilla get the culling ritual.
Okay, so let's see what color ritual. Color ritual makes 1, 2, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
All right, looks like Stax resolving.
Do you fluster the calling then?
I don't think so.
Because you need the Bowmasters gone.
You also can hold the Fluster for if Priscilla tries anything. Like that could also be Ryan flashing the Fluster, being like, "I will counter your next thing." You like pass your turn without using the mana.
It don't matter though, because it's a Fluster, so we just pay for it because he just made 1 billion mana.
Yeah, they did make a ton.
The
There were a lot of
Fluster.
spells. There were a lot of spells. Yeah, this is definitely not like the last Tea Party where Connor
Yeah,
just killed
well,
everybody real quick.
Tim the Crow went from flying high to a very lowly board state.
They still have Smothering Tithe. I think they're set. 11 black mana is what we have. Razaketh, please. Priscilla,
That
if you're
would be
listening,
so
cast Razaketh. Oh, it's Ristic Study.
Storm 7.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's Meme Bet, and they can
that's
pay for
that's
Fluster.
hot.
That is super,
You'll
super
get to
hot.
redevelop everything you just blow up. Oh, the wheel got exiled, so
Yeah,
maybe it's
that's.
not as good. You get the double bow master, but you don't get the wheel.
Hmm. Jubo Masters is still pretty good.
Yeah,
Isn't there a
I
tutor?
agree.
There's a demonic tutor in there.
Is there?
Pretty sure.
Oh, then it's just Razaketh, then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to play the Fluster. They're
Yeah,
going
definitely tax
to,
them on their mana.
yeah.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of mana generation in the graveyard. So, well, there's a crypt, there's a Mox Diamond, but they don't have a card to discard. Yeah, that's. You don't know if they're gonna cast
Well,
another instant or sorcery, or if they have that. There'll be Mind Break traps live as well. Actually, if the. Yeah, no, there'll be Mind Break traps live
it's
if the
nine.
Meme
Yeah,
Betrayal
well,
resolves. So
I
they
think
have
you
to Fluster
pay.
now.
Yeah, I think they pay. If they even go down to 2 mana, that's still enough.
Yeah, they're gonna go to. They're gonna go to. Yeah, yeah, two. They still get a free D tutor at least, and Crypt.
Yeah, and Crep, they should still be able to cook from there.
Let's see, Crypt and one black. They get they get D tutor, Crypt, and a Bowmasters from this.
They also get Carpet moved to move
Oh,
second main.
wait, there's a Mopal too.
Mana DT. I think they can Nose here.
That would be pretty hype. They don't
So
have
they
Nas in their
go,
deck though. They're not on it.
oh, okay. So
They're on.
Razaketh, but they have no fodder? I guess they do have fodder. They have,
I think there's a way to convert enough blue mana to at least stick a Mystic Study here. After off the DT, if that's what you're tuning for.
I think they can try to win here.
Yeah, potentially. That'd be hype.
It should be a winning line here, right?
Depends on what their last card in hand is. I think they need to have one of the pieces.
Crypt Opal, Crypt into Soul Ring.
They have a
I don't
Brainstorm.
think you can go Metamorph.
No, Metamorph doesn't help you here.
No.
They don't. Yeah, they don't have another tutor. They only have one tutor, so it's gonna depend on their card in hand. Yep, there's the Soul Ring. They got 3 mana floating now. They have a colorless from Crypt and the 2 black left over from Culling Ritual.
Could they breach?
This truly was a damned if you do, damned if you don't moment for Ryan with that Fluster Storm. Like
With that Fluster, yeah.
you either let someone get 27 mana, a dead player that could be the only other player that could be interacting dead, and a Born active with all of those things and 7 new cards, or you have to deal with this. Captain Moral
Yeah.
Support in the chat in all caps. Connor, where is your mana tithe? Truly, this would be the moment for mana tithe.
But what's the DT target? Let's see.
We have DT'd. I wonder if there's a single card they can DT for that would get them when they're like final parting or something, maybe? No.
Buried Alive?
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it looks like they'll have to have something in hand to go from here. Perhaps it's just Underworld Breach, the classic. Yeah, they're looking at their graveyard. They have their own tutor.
Their own tutor. So if they went and got Breach, they can DT for Brain Freeze.
I think you're right. I think they have a line here. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're seeing it live. Oh, the quick hand grab from Burger King there.
So they can DT again. They can DT again, but the problem might be mana now.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of colors.
Yeah.
They'll be completely out of colors.
I think they have to DT for LED first.
This would be a perfect time for our old buddy Grinding Station. It's too bad. Not on the list. They don't have a ton of artifacts, so it's not a Grinding Station deck.
I think they're DT here. Again. Yeah. They can go get LED, but I don't think they have enough to DT again. That might be their choke point. I think they needed to play the carpet. No, carpet is only +1. It's not even +1, it's just even. So there's nothing there.
Yeah, they're really choked on mana here, especially for colors. They seem to be explaining Stormline. Yeah. So it looks like it might be Brain Freeze. I guess it could just be the Hail Mary Brain Freeze, you know?
But they don't have the mana to play the Brain Freeze.
That's true.
Because the Brain Freeze is a colorless mana, right? It's from her or from their deck. So they need blue colorless.
Yeah, you're right.
The mana crypt doesn't turn it on. So if that's what they're thinking, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
They have to get the LED first.
Yep, they do.
I don't think they have the line. But the LED doesn't work. The exile.
They'll go to 6 cards in graveyard because they discard their hand.
Yeah.
And then they can get Brain Freeze and cast Brain.
But they have to recast LED to make blue.
Yeah, you're right. They don't have it. They don't have enough cards.
They don't have it.
That is sad to see. Anything else they can cast there?
I don't think
so.
And the storm is that storm count. So hold on. They might get close. No, there's a line. I think they need to cast a carpet. The carpet gives them blue mana.
They don't have any green mana.
They don't need green mana. They don't need any colored mana because carpet is.
Oh, do they have any? I don't think they have any mana left over, right?
But if they're playing the LED, they're gonna get 3 of a color.
Oh
right?
Yeah,
They need to use it to cast the carpet. I think the carpet because they have Soul Ring Mana Crypt. I think
the carpet
fixes their mana.
Blue.
Yeah, the carpet fixes their mana for it.
That's a wild line. Let's see if they.
That's a wild line. I don't even think they're gonna see it.
Yeah, that's something I would never think of. Or maybe I would if I wasn't under the pressure of being in the finals match of a tournament.
Final match, right? Yeah. So they have.
Oh, that's true. Bailey says the mana from LED would empty though.
Mana from LED would empty. Yeah, okay, you're right. But does that matter? Because they have the crypt, right?
There's the other DT. Is it
Maybe
brain
that
freeze?
maybe they have enough. It has to be brain freeze. They have one black left, one black cast carpet. Go to second main, trigger carpet. Yeah, they have that. What? Use the last black cast carpet. Go to second main, trigger carpet. Cast the crypt. Play the brain freeze. Game.
Hmm.
They have enough cards for it.
Yeah, let's see
That's
if they see
game.
it. Let's see if they see it.
And then we're gonna recast the LED, which might still work.
We're thinking about it.
Oh, see the carpet. They should have the graveyard. Oh, they not see the other graveyard.
Hmm.
Oh no, that's not cool.
R.I.P.
That's not cool. They should have had their graveyard so they could see it at all times. That's
Yeah. They might have just stopped casting from it and just told them they could put it back or something.
yeah.
Or just been
Okay,
like,
so
you don't have anything. Just didn't think of the carpet as a filter. Just like, all right, that's mana neutral. I don't need that. They're looking through.
they're looking for. So this is their. No, this is the DT target. Final Fortune doesn't help you here. Dockside doesn't help you.
Just grab the
So
brain
you
freeze,
still
I believe. You'll think of it.
gonna see the carpet. Oh man, that's tough. Oh,
This is like in those nature documentaries when like the cameramen like are talking about their experience. They're like, yeah, like we had to watch the baby penguin get eaten by the leopard seal, and we weren't allowed to interfere or save the penguin because it's against international law. That's what we're watching right now.
oh. What about? Is there another land? What about if they the modded consultation here? If they DT for brain freeze, if they consult for brain freeze, it should also get them there.
Yeah, that's true. As long as they.
Also for brain freeze go in hand.
Hmm.
No, I don't think it still works. Console for brain freeze goes to hand. Cast LED, crack LED for blue, discarded the card and the brain freeze.
You'd have to hope you hit Lotus Petal, I think. If there's, I'm not sure how many are left in that graveyard, but you'd have to hit Lotus Petal off the brain
You have
freeze.
to hit Lotus Petal. I think you have to exile the LED.
Yeah, that's a very very slim margin line, but that is a line.
Yeah, I think the carpet was the cleanest line.
Yeah, we'll see if they get there from the wilds, the other line, or if they have. They could just cut their losses here too. They could just get a value piece with this and say, heck it.
Yeah, they're not really under a lot of. I mean, they wiped the board, right? So they're not under pressure anymore.
Yeah.
So they don't truthfully have to send the win. It's just that they know this is the window for it.
All right, they got their card. Let's see what it is.
No, they did not get. They got one last check. Okay, they did get their card. Now they're still counting.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't they have it?
Maybe they forgot about their own meme bet. So many things have happened.
So many things is happening.
That's something I would also do. All right, we'll see if they got
Which
the
is
brain
such a
freeze.
hard when you have to put it together when it's not that simple. Bridge is such a hard line.
Reach is crazy, especially with black. With
Yeah.
like, I feel like with Jeskai or Teamer, it's a little bit more laid out what you need to do. When you're playing with black, there's a dearth of options, and some of them win the game, and only one of them is the correct option, and it's hard to find the line.
Young Mosswell is almost the same. Like you can do some disturbing things with Young Mosswell if you know the storm lines. But it's I think they're passing. Oh no.
We got a value piece and we passed. Not the worst position to be in though.
No, I think they went for something to go for another win attempt.
Most likely.
Maybe Chuck can tell me if I'm wrong with the carpet, but I think that was a line.
I think you're right. We'll see. We'll see if we were wrong. Someone can do the math. But honestly, like everyone's shields down. We know nobody has any interaction. We've all spent it. So just going for a single card safer win with 4 extra cards on your turn because you're gonna draw 3 from the ring. Not the worst thing to do in this board.
I think console I think was a line too. I think they might have just exiled a little too much for consult. Okay.
All right, Derevi just coming out. We just got a Derevi. Wow. You know this is gonna stick. They have nothing.
They could have brainstormed. Yeah, they could have brainstormed to see the top 3 to see if they got there. I think the carpet into the Mana Crypt was the cleanest. Ooh, vamp off the top.
Passing turn. Did we miss the? Oh, we missed the Derevi ETB. I think. Sad.
Yeah. No, I think we untapped the Badlands.
We got that this turn.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I guess we missed it. Do we just slam a rule of law here?
Honestly, that would get him. That would probably shut down the Smothering Tithe Blue Farm deck and the moldy Jund deck. This is more Wet Grixis than moldy Jund, I think. I'm getting it backwards. The moldy Grixis, Wet Jund. We'll see what Connor cooks with this.
Oh, they had 5 cards in graveyard. They could have tutored for consult. Cast consult. Well, they'll have to cast LED. Yeah, cast LED. Cast consult whole party. Crack it for 3 blue. Get brain freeze. Okay, yeah, that's a line. Four mana.
Oh, that is I forget the name of it. It's an O-ring for everybody. We're gonna get rid of the Derevi. We're gonna get rid of the One Ring. We're gonna get rid of Smothering Tithe. Grasp of Fate. Thank you.
That's pretty good here.
Yeah, Connor loves that card.
Was this One Ring, Smothering Tithe, Bird Wizard?
Yeah, that's what I hit too. There's 3 very juicy targets on the board.
Whoa. What? That's aggressive?
That's hyper aggressive. That was what we got. Whoa. We're fully in on a One Ring plan. Okay.
Yeah.
We're One Ringing it up.
I guess it makes sense. That's pretty good too.
That is, yeah.
It can pop the Dismantler for 0.
That would be rather devastating if he was able to do that next turn.
Now he needs a white to do it. He's short 1.
All right, Rowan. Get him. You got 4
Huh.
mana. You can do this. I know those ain't interaction pieces in your hand.
I think they waited. They tried. They got blown out. No, brain. Huh? Okay, we can draw a card here. Yeah.
Hitting Scylla. That makes sense. They go down. We'll draw a card.
New Betrayal Part 2.
Meme Betrayal 2 Electric Boogaloo would be kind of hot right now. I love the hand gestures from Scylla. Oh, we're snapping something.
We're showcasing a snap. Are we snapping something? Or we're just showing a snap.
We're just showing it off. Look at my pretty snap. I guess we could just go for it here. But I don't think they have it.
I don't think they have it either.
I think they're deciding how to sequence this turn that's going to amount to a little bit more value ending up on their board. Yeah, cEDH is super sweet. Read a third. It's a great format. Vamp Tutor. Nope, Dark Ritual.
Okay.
Is this the fabled Ad Nauseum? Let's see.
What's happening?
Oh, we're floating a bunch of mana. Are we Chain of Vaporing? What are we doing?
One blue.
Oh, we're snapping.
Snap. We snap Bird Wizard or Dismantler? I think we snap the Dismantler. No, okay. Oh, snap to your hand, sir. There you go. Okay. Why not float mana off the Scrubland too?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, he did. He floated a black. I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because he spent it. He's
Well,
only tapped 1 mana for the snap, so he floated a black off the Scrubland.
okay.
Yeah, because he's back to where he
Oh,
started with 2 untapped lands and a 3 floating black. Land for turn, 3 black.
oh my
Oh,
goodness.
it's Kraum. It's
That
not
was a
Nas.
letdown.
I
Oh,
wanted the Nas so
I'm
bad.
sorry. I wanted it not so bad. Oh,
Edge just like that, Rowan.
what happened to the Dismantler? You can't.
I think
Don't
it's
you
being
need white?
cracked.
Hold on. Don't you need white to activate it?
Um,
It's white XX, right?
I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's XX white.
Yeah, he didn't have white mana up, correct?
I don't think so.
He had white mana up, Captain? Oh no.
Wow.
Uh do you remember if he had white mana up,
I do.
Josh?
Let me add
I don't think I've seen white mana up.
let's find out. We've asked our judge. And Scylla's out of the game there.
Yeah, because this matters, right?
Yes.
Because you can pay for
Oh
the
my
pack.
God, Ashani. The target for the snap was not the scrubland. It was Connor's scrubland.
Holy snap! To
Wow.
stop it. Wow.
Literally, holy snap. That was so that's sick. That's a play. That's a great play.
To pop the disbalance so they died to the pact of negation. My goodness.
That
Big
is
big brain. Big brain.
sweet. Yeah, big brain indeed. Well done, Rowan. That's sick. Yeah, Snap does not say that you have to have the lands. Let me pull it up. Does not say lands you control.
No, it does not. That's dope. I was like, he did not have white mana. Like, what happened?
Yeah, untap up to 2
Pat,
lands. That's sweet.
we pat the grasp of fate and immediately got punished for it. Jeez.
Well sequenced by Connor, too. That can't be underestimated, sequencing the Grasp of Fate into the Dauntless
Into the
Dismantler.
yeah. Yep.
I wonder if Priscilla just said they're getting a counterspell, hoping that it would stop people from doing stuff. And Connor just responded by rubbing their hands together.
That was a tough one to get, but that's the only one with one card in hand that could buy them a turn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just a real awkward situation for them. We're going to see what Ryan could do with 5 mana. I wonder if it's cast Najeela.
So the cards she got from Najeela Kraum should be exiled, right? The Opal Crypt and all of that should be exiled.
No,
Not
because
back in the graveyard.
They died to the Dauntless Dismantler.
Oh yeah, they did get destroyed. Sure.
Yep, it's just a Najeela pass from
Najeela.
Ryan.
Because the Bird Wizard is in hand, right?
Yes, the bird's back in hand.
If they get a next turn, it's just a win attempt.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay. Alrighty.
This is why
getting spicy. It's getting spicy.
This is why Najeela Stax is a deck. Just what are you gonna do? They can stack out the game. You can stop that. They still have Najeela and a 1-card win con in their deck, and it can play through all their stacks.
Go back in the graveyard. No, graveyard. Nope. No, put it in exile.
Oh no, they might not have. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Well, I guess the Soul Ring gets exiled because this battle got cracked on 0. So the Soul Ring is exiled, but not the Opal, because the Opal should have got destroyed.
New card from the Murders of Karlov Manor coming out from Connor. Doorkeeper Thrall. This one says flash flying artifacts and creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger.
Good run, Priscilla. Good run. Awesome deck there. Yeah, I think you'd have to rewatch the VOD. I think you had 2 lines there. You had one with a consult and one with a carpet.
Yeah, consult one wasn't guaranteed.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But yeah, still very, very well played. That was a very, very sweet sequence with the meme bet.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. Let's see what we can do with Najeela Kraum here to stop Ryan's inevitable victory. Is it actually a victory? He plays Derevi. He untaps 1 land. And then he has Najeela. He's going to make 2 warriors, untap 2 more lands. Yeah, he has it.
Right. 3 mana on tap 1, go to combat, on tap the other 2. That's 5 mana.
Mm-hmm. And then he'll have no, but then he'll only have 4 warriors to attack with. He doesn't have it. Wait, if he makes a land drop, he's got it. He needs to have another source of mana somehow. He needs a Lotus Petal or land.
Or land, okay. There's a problem if
Breena.
Najeela Kraum swings out, they get punished if they don't have another blocker.
Breena also not doing Connor any favors here with Ryan potentially being able to draw a mana source off his Najeela attacks.
Oh yeah,
If
with
the-
the Breena.
If
That's
this
true.
Kraum hits him, which he might do,
He needs to leave up a blocker, I think.
he
Or he
does.
needs to
Yeah.
play a blocker.
Well, he's got a ton of mana. He probably's got something.
Yeah, I think he's not taking that. He's just trying to go for the win.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot. It's Tim Necrom. It's got the colors red, black, and blue. It could just go for the win. I wonder if he's asking Connor to let him draw a card. He's not.
Sometimes I do enjoy playing this deck, like seeing this deck play, but I do despise the mirror match.
This is gonna be Crunch E. I do enjoy the high risk, high reward decision from BK here to just go for it.
I think you go for it, right?
Yeah, I think that's
You
correct.
know, the other two decks, they don't.
Oh, okay, no.
Like,
they don't need to go for it. They got a swords.
so he's saying that your Najeela game plan doesn't work. Okay.
Wonder for politicking here.
What are you politicking? It's the finals, bro. Come on, man. Play your spells. Are we saying let me through?
I don't know.
That's why we show the swords.
And our Breena trigger is already resolved because Breena's got the 2 counters. I wonder if Ryan's got the interaction to protect it. He could have Force Blue card. He could have Fierce Guardianship, SWAT. Are we blocking with Doorkeeper Thrall? Whoa. Connor is blocking. Oh, are we not blocking?
Doorkeeper, what?
Oh, yeah, we're double blocking Kraum. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, I know why. So you can replay
Why?
it to block the Najeela.
That's wild.
That's my guess. Yep, there it comes.
Yep. Okay. So a very expensive vigilance creature. Got it.
7 mana, untap Kraum.
He should lose one of the creatures, right? If they're double blocked.
He might have made a deal just to hit the Breena.
Oh, interesting.
Just to keep the Stax piece in play. Oh, he did have it.
They had the land. Wow.
Oh. Yeah, I can see him flashing the removal spell there, saying, like, don't even bother going for it, Ryan. Do something else on your turn. Just because, you want to save the removal spell.
I'm not even flashing that, right? Like, just let him play into it. Well, because you blow them out so you can get your draw engine in.
But if you flash it to him, then you get to hold both Connor and Ryan under it because they both
under it. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I think
cringe. The 2 creature decks that need it.
Yeah,
that's tough.
This is kind of play that sometimes backfires on you, though. It could just be because this is 5 colors. This Najeela deck. Like, Ryan could just look at that and be like, okay, so I got to pivot? Sure. Thank you for letting me know. So, it's not always a good move to do that one. You really gotta gauge the moment.
Actually, the crop doesn't even matter, right? Thinking about it, he does pay 7 mana for truthfully nothing. Because he plays the bird wizard tap down the crop anyways.
Well, he needs to untap his land. He won't have enough if he doesn't.
Or even with the land drop. Okay.
Yeah, he needed the land drop.
And there's no always next turn. I think you still play it, tap out the card and get in. Get in
Yeah,
for 4.
I'm with you. Big shout out here to our sponsor, Original Print Proxies, for sponsoring this tournament. They're giving away a foil token pack to everybody who, everybody, I don't know why I say everybody. There's only one winner. To the winner of this tournament. If you want to check out their Etsy shop, you can. Let me post the link over in stream chat. They make really, really great tokens for online play. It's really, really easy to see, and it's black and white. It's really, really great. We love it. I'll post that link in a second.
Yeah, I like this play. Like I'm not gonna be held under a swords. Like definitely.
Yep, I'm with you.
Oh, they didn't go to combat. They just untap their land and pass. Interesting.
I mean, they could just have some interaction. They're just gonna hold up till next turn.
Yeah.
So you can use promo code Elder for all trades media. Get 20% off your order. What do we see? Oh my gosh, it's deafening silence. Rip to Tim Kraum. R.I.P.
Yeah. Definitely. They definitely gonna have that one resolved. Hard cast, the mental misstep.
Not paying life. That's smart. Don't need that resource to be expended unnecessarily in this game.
Grand Abolisher.
Oh wow.
Let him
Okay.
cook. Let him cook. Zorka console time, or is it a value abolisher?
This is the type of game where you might be able to stick a value abolisher.
A value abolisher, right? Right.
Yeah.
Crom, swing Crom to draw a card. It was a value abolisher. Wow.
We love to
Is
see it,
it?
honestly. That's the type of day we're having. All right, let's see what Ryan can do here. Love that he's got 2 lands up with his creatures. Absolute anarchy on this board. Just gonna go for it anyway. Make him have it. Like, sure, Swords not Najeela. This game's gonna be here for a while. I'll cast her again. I'll do it again.
Breena is too big. They can't get through anymore.
The value abolisher really actually screwed him.
Yeah.
Another blocker. Another brick in the wall for Ryan. Oh my gosh, he's tapping out. What's he got? Cyclonic Rift. No! He's overloading the Rift! No blockers. We were wrong. Oh, no, just kidding. Fierce Guardianship.
My
Oh,
goodness.
damn. I wonder what he has in his hand if he's overloading a Rift like that. He's just got to have more gas. I've already said it once. I'm going to say it again. I love this about Stax Najeela. Like, his Stax pieces all got killed by the Bowmasters. His Najeela, his Graveyard Hate piece. He's like, all right, fuck it. No more Stax pieces. We're winning for the rest of the game. We're just trying to win.
I mean, we have it. You have it on board, right? So you just kind of need to keep forcing it.
Certainly. And that path still being held by Rowan there. It's a lot of discipline.
Breena can't turn sideways because if they ever turn sideways, they just die to the Gila. But you know he has the swords, so force him to use the swords. I think you have to get your game plan going.
Yeah. We'll see what Connor puts into play. He's got 2 more cards in his hand. They're probably both just haymakers. Or not. They could just be things he doesn't want to cast. Not even sure if he's going to want to draw cards. Yeah, I think you're right. Like, attacking with the Doorkeeper Thrall into Rowan here doesn't work. He's got a Kraum. He's got a pass turn. It looks like that's what's happening. He's passing turn. You see the end step removal spell?
End step.
And attacks. Looks like we are indeed getting in there. He hit Ryan this time, which does not trigger Breena. What card?
What's this?
Is it court? This might be a court. Take a look. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a ley line of the void? I think that's ley line of the void, actually.
So we just need Helm of Obedience?
Yeah, that's ley line of the void. Yeah, so he's halfway to his win con. He just keeps on putting stuff for hating out the poor Tim Necrom deck who's just trying to stay alive. Are we attacking with the Value Abolisher into Ryan? Wow, that's bold. That's very bold. No blocks from Ryan either. He just eats it.
Lee, bro, he doesn't need to draw any gas card, any tutor, anything. That's tough.
Captain Moral Support saying the real winner of this is Priscilla for escaping the grind fest that this game has become. 100% agree with that.
Doing some quick math.
Hushwing Griff. Just on top of the doorkeeper throw, we're just putting out the Hushwing Griff.
Goodness.
That's something we can block with and not feel bad about.
I think you gotta swing with Bird Wizard here, right?
They all have. Well, yeah, I guess you can attack Connor with the Bird Wizard. Looks like that's what we're doing. We're sending it in. We're sending in Najeela too. Both of them at Connor.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you gotta do that.
Do we have shenanigans? We have an Najeela activation.
Yeah, can you block?
Getting a glimpse of Ryan's beautiful mustache there as he leans in to make sure that there's no one that can kill Najeela. And now we're untapping our creatures. Gaining life. Right? Yes.
So we go to.
We're going to blocks
Oh, we
now,
did it.
yeah.
Oh, we did a block the warrior, so we make 2 more.
He's not trying to win here. Yeah, there goes the warrior getting blocked. And then he gains himself some life. That's the super important part.
Yep.
Gaining that life back. Can't believe we're saying that, Ashani, that the important part about the Najeela activation in this game is he's gaining his life.
It's a life
Yeah.
link.
There's his other activation, another warrior coming out. We're just beating him. We're beating him down.
Because the 2 flyer connects. If he gives up doorkeeper throw, he has to eat a swords? No, he doesn't. He still can't win.
Yeah, I think he played the Hushwing Griff main phase intentionally to demonstrate to Burger King here that he did not have the win and he wasn't going for the win. So his Najeela didn't get prematurely swords so that he could play out this value line and get some life for himself. Because the math doesn't work, right? He doesn't have it here for 2 reasons. One, the swords, and also 2, he just doesn't have the mana. Priscilla truly the winner of this pod. They have food now.
They have food now.
I haven't even eaten. This isn't fair.
Is it a burger? It looks like a burger.
Unfair. Yep, and there's our next warrior token getting blocked, it looks like. Have we seen a dead doorkeeper thrall? Is it gone? Is it expired?
What's happening?
I'm not sure. He's sending the token maybe at Burger King instead.
How do you get enough activations where the next time they're blocked, they lose a creature?
It should be
Is that
the
what he's
doorkeeper
doing?
thrall taking 1 more damage here.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. If he's swinging at Connor, though, he might have swung. He gained the life. No dead doorkeeper thrall. So, oh no, just kidding.
No,
He lied.
dead.
It's
Okay.
gone. All right, cool. They're just waiting for it.
Okay, so now we have exactly only 4 mana. So that means Breena can't attack, or Breena can attack, and have to be forced to use the swords. Yeah, okay. I like this. You have the removal, you deal with it. No, no politics. Okay.
Yeah, just going in. He's got the blocker for the commander damage, Breena.
I don't even think you block. Just let it in. Like you already lost the doorkeeper's throne. I don't think you need to go completely down going into Burger King's turn.
Yeah, I think he agrees with you there. He's not blocking. Just taking his 5, taking his lumps. I think it's about time for us to do our reading of Breena. The tradition that you must do every game with Breena, read the card because it's got so many words that mean so many things.
Ooh, that's a good card to get back in this game.
Oh wow, the One Ring, yeah. Protection from everything for a turn is hot in this board state. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's no protection from anything, though, right? Isn't that an enters the battlefield trigger?
Yeah, but isn't that creatures?
Let's find out.
Does it turn off artifacts?
Yeah, it's creatures entering the battlefield.
Yeah. If it was a doorkeeper, so I think it would be. Oh, it's a cast trigger, sure.
That sucks for Ryan. Eating the sauce so brazenly on this playmat is giving me a little bit of anxiety. I'm not gonna lie. I guess that's what you know. What that's honestly, it's so on brand for a Moldy Grixis player to just eat their burger with their sauce on the playmat, all cavalier and gung ho. That's how that deck plays. You just go for it.
Let's go for it.
You get sauce on your playmat. You get sauce on your playmat. Most of the time, you get to have a delicious burger without having to move too much from your seat while you play Magic.
Oh, we're even dipping?
Oh man.
That's dangerous. Dangerous.
What do we got coming out of here from Burger King?
I don't know, bro. This man, they need to put a win attempt on the stack. How many times are we gonna on top with a silence effect?
So much mana.
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought it was blue. I was hoping it was blue cheese. I'm like, ranch? Ugh. Yeah.
Heck the cEDH meta. We want to know about burgers. I'm a big egg on my burger guy.
Same, bro. Wish like fast food burger joints would just give you a nice egg. And so what? We're in the tank.
We're chatting. All right, here we go. A spell. What do you got, Rowan? Oh, they went to Wingstop. they're plugging it. Heck yeah.
Wingstop poggers. You go to Wingstop to get a burger? I don't know. Seems sus. Seems sus.
You can see sus. We're swinging with Kraum. Something's happening this turn. That's a bold move. We're either playing another blocker or we're doing something.
I think we're tired of. We need cards.
I wonder if Ryan's telling him he's
and you're missing out, Captain. You need to have an egg on your burger. You need to have an egg with a donut as the bun. Hey.
Yeah, egg on a burger is primo. Get some jalapenos, get some hot sauce.
Especially if you like the egg yolk, it pops. Oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful.
It's amazing. It's the type of burger you got to put the lettuce on the bottom to absorb all the liquids that come out of it.
Right. Josh, I know we were meant for each other.
It looks like we're still debating combat. I think Ryan's probably insisting he's gonna block with his Hushwing Griff here to
deny the Tim to draw.
Yeah, deny the Tim to draw. We're just going in that Connor. Looks like we've been successfully negotiated down.
The problem is they don't deal damage, right?
No. Yeah, I guess we're just attacking with the Timnut Ryan then. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. He's just gonna take it. He doesn't want to block with the Hushwing Griff.
All right, we drew 2 cards. Can we get the win? There's a abolisher in play. Let's put it together. We're moving with efficiency. I think we have something to do. I think we finally got there. No? Okay. Not efficiency anymore. I don't even think Breach wins. No, there's a DT in there.
There we go.
Oh, okay. There we go. Finally.
Some action.
Finally. Golly.
All right, let's see if they can stop it. Does Ryan have interaction in his hand?
Great abolishing play. He's clean.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
It's Otawara or bust.
He does have the mana for it.
Does.
He has the mana for Otawara and Boseiju.
Otawara, Boseiju, touch. A few things I could answer, but
I don't think he's on touch. We can look at his deck list. What am I doing?
Wings are disgusting. Yo, someone ban Captain.
Well, we've been talking about the game. Chat has been ripping Wings apart. They've been demolishing the poor hot Wings. Wings are messy.
Wow.
I'll say that. I don't know if they're disgusting, but they are messy. I usually choose other foods over Wings just because I don't like the mess.
Y'all need to go to more black cookouts. That's what that sounds like.
Well, I live in Connecticut. We don't have that many of those.
It sounds like wings are messy and gross. What? Come on.
They're not gross. They're delicious. It's just like if you give me the choice between messy food or non-messy food, I'm gonna pick.
That's why we have napkins and wet wipes. Come on, man.
Okay, you got me there. Outplayed by the wet wipes. All right, Ryan's not on Boseiju? No, he's not on Boseiju. He's also not on Otawara. He's just on lands that make a lot of colors. So he does not have a stop here. He's on, oh my god, Ashani, he's on Raiders Spoils.
What is, oh my goodness.
Whenever creatures you control get +1/+0, whenever a warrior you control deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 1 life. If you do, draw a card.
I think he got his land from, I don't know, J-Dog. I think he got the Tundra of the Windswept East. No, Burger King. I think he fetched with a Verdict, right? I remember.
He fetched the Windtop Heath, yeah.
Oh, it's Oracle time. Woo! Blowout? Anybody? Anyone? Nowhere?
Nothing. It looks like it's happening. The Value Abolisher got there 3 turns later.
3 turns later.
We've held the Najeela hostage under the removal spell. We've successfully avoided death at the hands of Breena. Here's our Thoracle Consult. Does Connor have touched the Spirit Realm?
No, we're packing it up.
No, we're packing it up.
Good game. Well done. Well done.
GG.
Burger King.
Well done, Rowan, on Najeela Stax, taking down the cEDH Tea Party, becoming the new queen. We have some delicious hibiscus tea that we'll be sending your way, along with a foil proxy pack from Original Print Proxies, a Savine custom foil peel altar, and the Discord role of the queen. And also, I want to congratulate Carlos the cEDH player that we followed in 2 of our rounds, for winning the People's Choice Award, the voted award. Everyone voted for him. He got I think like a little bit more than 25% of the vote, which is pretty impressive. And we'll be sending him a custom treasure token. So congratulations to both our winners there. Thank you to our sponsor, Original Print Proxies. And then a huge thank you to all of our players for coming into this event, for enjoying it. Thank you to all of our viewers for coming and watching it. Thank you to our casters, Chris and Ashani. Thank you to our TO, Austin. And especially big thank you to our amazing judge, J-Dog, for judging this event and doing a really, really, really great job. Thank you all, everybody, for coming. This video will be on YouTube at some point in the following week, and you'll be able to check out all of the other rounds, the rounds 1 through 3, in the Twitch until 2 weeks, and then it'll go down and be available for our patrons only. So thank you all so much for watching. Huge congratulations to Rowan. We're gonna send him some tea, and we'll have this event again in 2 months. Before we sign off, I do want to plug one final thing. We're not doing the cEDH Tea Party next month. We're doing it in 2 months, and that's because next month we're going to be doing cEDH crew battles, which is going to be really sweet. We're going to have teams from the East Coast, the teams from the West Coast, a team from the Midwest/North, and a team from the South competing against each other for the title of the best region at cEDH in the United States of America. So that'll be our event for next month. And then after that, we're going to be doing the Tea Party 3. So stay tuned for those things. And thank you all so much for watching. Once again, big thanks to everybody who helped put this event on. Big thanks to everybody who watched and participated. And huge congratulations to Rowan for taking down the event. Very, very well played. Very well disciplined with that Grand Abolisher sticking for 3 turns, holding out that path, politicking your way through it. Very, very well done. And well done from all of our other players who made the finals too. That was a great game. You guys all did great. We saw some really, really cool plays, some really cool decks, and just some really great players. Amazing tournament. Anything you want to say before we go down and end the stream, Ashani?
No, it was actually great. Thank you for having me. Saw some cool decks. I was pretty impressed with the Reyhan Kraum with the, reanimated strategy. I thought reanimated was dead, and that was cool to see that it was not. So, cool decks. Definitely saw a bunch of cEDH, and yeah, hell of a tournament. Yeah, congrats to the winner, Burger King, on T&K.
Yeah, very, very nice job, everybody. All right, we're going to sign off. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for playing. And thank you all so much for joining in on our really, really fun tournament. I'll see you all next time.